Here we go. $78. So this is online? Oh, okay. Why can't you just do an online ranked then? Why do you gotta wait? You know what I mean, Peanut? Peanut? Oh, shit.
The Buckeyes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Looking for room. It's Lacy. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Austin Mack. And the
Oh, hold on to that, dude. Come on.
Big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. On the option. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
Wow.
And that's an interesting call by this offense, man. Like, they go with the run, try to maybe catch them off guard, pick up a few yards, but now decision time. 4th and medium. Does this offense want to now be aggressive and make sure they go for it?
Now on the return. Here's Lagway to pass. Makes the catch. It's Richardson. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
When you run these drag
Gonna
routes,
be another
it's
one of
super
these.
important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield.
Makes the catch and he's free. They finally get him on the ground,
Wow.
but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Gonna be another one of these,
One of the
Peanut.
things you
I
love
know.
about this running back is not
I'm
only
trying,
can he run
bud.
between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Is there any way I could get a win, man? My cat just...
Dropping back, it's Lagway.
He's seen me eat.
Lets it go. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
He's seen me lose like fucking 8 in a row, man. And honestly, he has no respect for me right now.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I don't know, man. If there's any way you could spare a win. Not for me,
DJ
but
gonna fire again.
for my cat, Peanut.
Got it in the middle, it's Benjamin. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick
pretty
up the
clear you're
first
gonna
down
win
on the
by,
throw and catch.
you know, 42
And how
points,
about this
something
running
like
back,
that.
man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense, but through the air, like not on the ground right now. They're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage, and right now, it's all through the air.
Throwing, Lagway. He's got him. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I don't understand what I'm doing
One-step
wrong.
wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
I'm just kidding. That was Peanut the whole time. That was my cat
Here's the
playing.
return from inside his
I just
10.
needed a challenge.
He
You're about to
gets
get
across the
smoked.
20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right
I
there.
just needed a challenge, that's all. I always let my cat play the first drive. And then I get serious. And then I get fucking serious.
Throwing Mack.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, yeah. Fuck!
Sacked and a turnover in their own territory. They didn't give him much of a chance
Oh.
to make that play even bigger, but the turnover
I was kidding.
has him set up at the 16.
I was kidding. It was a complete intimidation factor. I thought it might work. I really need that win for Peanut. He literally just left. He left the couch. He's disgusted in me, dude. Come on.
Caught, and he's got
You're gonna fucking do this to me in front of my cat, dude? Are you fucking serious? This guy just lost all respect for me. You're just gonna fucking pour it on here?
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great
Oh, thank
field
you.
position. Obviously, when the offense
Thank
starts
you.
in such a
Appreciate
good
that,
spot,
man.
puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Peanut, I just... Nah, he's gone. There's no getting him back. I got one more cat, one more dog
from
here.
inside his own 10. He'll try
But-
to help him.
Oh, no, they're gonna fuck.
On the return. The kicking team's got it, and they take the
Alright, they
ball
stayed.
right
They
back.
stayed.
Very
They're
rarely
believing in me.
do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up?
Well, yeah, that just ruined my relationship with my cat, so thanks a lot, man. Hopefully this fucking game is worth it to you, because I just... My fucking cat doesn't even respect me anymore.
Knocking down at the
And I
17.
fucking have to live with him. So thanks a lot, man.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep
Fucking
this
I
drive
got
moving.
next.
Lagway wants
Fucking
to
ruining
throw.
lives. Oh, give me that!
Just
Why
too
didn't he
much
catch
mustard
that?
on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Quarterback trying to attack the
all
middle
right.
of the field. I like the aggressive
Major
nature,
comeback.
but
Let's go.
His receivers aren't 9 feet tall.
behind his man last time. Now they'll have to.
Oh, I just lost the cat. Wow, dude, I'm down to 1 dog. This is sad, man. Of course you're going to do that.
He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
That is so deflating on defense, too, because in your own red zone, 3rd down, you need to make a stop. You know they're going to throw to the weapon at tight end, but it's one thing to draw it up on the blackboard. It's another thing to go execute and prevent.
Got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down.
Wait, I just want to see something. I'm not quitting. I just wanted to see. Kind of what you're working with, that's all, my bad. All right, go ahead.
3.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Again, it's Lagway. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able
Good
to
ball.
throw
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong, man.
The windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line.
Tina just left me.
Matt.
He was disgusted.
Here comes the heat. Buried before he could blink.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually.
Listen, it's not my fault this guy's, like, this guy's a fucking asshole. You know, this guy.
You're gonna have to protect your guy. This protection
Well, him
has to
too,
be
but
better
no.
so he can make more plays.
Rush is on him.
Dude,
And they got him.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over.
I literally fucking threw it, which I probably shouldn't have anyway, but it's like, where
this guy's lining up, and they better get him double teamed because they can't block him right now.
And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one.
Wow, it said, we've noticed you're having a tough game. We've matched you with an opponent above your skill level. Would you like to concede early?
Oh. Why are you doing so bad?
I suck now. I'm not good anymore. It's way different than when I...
Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Illinois Fighting Illini. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, checking in with Coach Bielema before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Making side adjustments here. On the ground, it's Lacy. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Austin Mack. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back. Touchdown, finding a line. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a point. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the
Damn, I suck.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Gets the back moving. Give to the running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Throwing Mack. Here's the pressure.
Dude.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Mack from the gun on 3rd down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking for space. It's Lacy. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, haul it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Lagway to throw for it on 4th. Unleashes one deep. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. As a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
They'll go play action with Mack. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Headed outside, it's Lacy. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Mack fires to the middle. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
They punted away on 4th down. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The run inside. It's Lacy. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Flagway. Starting to feel a little pressure. Quarterback gets the first down. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
There's a crease. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Running inside. It's Jackson. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown Illini. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the option. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Austin Mack. And it's picked off for the third time today. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Well, what a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
They'll run the counter. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Illinois lining up quickly. Play fake Lagway. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
4th down, Lagway. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Hey, man, this is big-time college football. That guy may have been able to pull off that play in Pee Wee or in high school, but you're not going to do it at this level. Maybe you can make 1 or 2 guys miss. Can't make the entire defense, though. That is just a bad play.
Got a 1st down. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Pocket breaking down. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to catch the defense napping there. Sneak the running back out of the backfield, see if the defense's eyes are maybe in the wrong place, but a great job. Everybody staying home and then making a nice tackle.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Throwing Mack. Sure hands, it's Clark. Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. He gets it oh so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. They'll try to sneak it. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
Hey, he looks short on that play, and the quarterback sneak is such an easy play, and you trust it because the quarterback gets the ball right away. But that defensive line was having none of it. Failed 4th down.
Here's a little room there. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Illinois right back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll go right back to it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
What are you doing?
Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
The run inside. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he got loose. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
What are you doing?
The Tar Heels will boot it away to start the second half. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Using his legs, it's Jackson. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Illinois lining up quickly.
And the defense had that one sniffed out from the start. But look at this. The offense back on the ball, going with some tempo. This defense has got to communicate fast and get lined up.
That's caught. It's Perry. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Running inside, it's Jackson. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, The defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got a little grass. And eventually taken down. What about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage.
And how about that on 3rd and long? I think everybody in this place thinking pass, right? Drop back and play pass. Well, who has the quarterback? Like, a lot of times in these man-to-man, 3rd down and long situations, nobody has him. Look at that. Runs the option to perfection, keeps the football, and gets the first down.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout it.
Caught. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. Not much of a secret who they were looking to, but doing something about it is a major problem.
It's so hard to stop on these 3rd downs. You think about it, he could block, and then he
Only
can go
play
deep, he
one
can
more,
release intermediate. The tight ends are so valuable in today's football, and especially in the red area. They find him, and they get the first one.
And he shoots across the line. Touchdown!
I'll get something.
And with this long drive, man,
There's a high in there if you want it.
Throughout this football game, they can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
I spent the whole time trying to set up the laptop thing to stream, and it still didn't work. I don't know what happened since the last time that I can't get it to work, but I don't know, the video stuff from the PS5 doesn't come through. Like, the text is there, but the, like, video thing isn't. Yeah, but I tried all the connections. I mean, it came up on the other thing.
They don't get the snap off in time. What a brain cramp. He just lost track of the play clock and gets hit with delay of game on a 2-point conversion attempt. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That drive covered.
Yeah, but I spent all that time listening to the second game, and I fucking got absolutely smoked both games. Peanut was disgusted. He was watching me, and then he got up and left.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Lacy. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held
that was a ball
attack that they usually hang their hat on.
This offense
that
was just hoping for
was
one
an absolute
play.
ball.
They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
And the Tar Heels come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Mack. Here's a heat. It's complete to the right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Throws to the wideout.
Oh, come on.
What a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to this second half.
And this will be
incomplete.
A
Bad
big
throw.
hit there, forces second down.
Oh,
And
I
if this
roughed
offense
it.
is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Slow up.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a third down play. Again, it's Mack. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The short hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Dude, what?
Oh, he missed it. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. There's some room. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Complete to the left. Smashes ahead. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And Another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. The run inside. It's Jackson. Brings him to the open. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing it.
Touchdown, fighting Illini. And the beatdown has ensued.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So an 82-yard drive there, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Austin Mack. Snagged in the middle. It's Lacey. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Mack. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Clark. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Again, it's Mack. Right down the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
This time he's got his man.
Just getting the feeling this defense is going to make
I'm just finally getting the hang of it a little bit now.
They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens, and they get out of sync, and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big...
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
To the end zone, and it's picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Motion from the wideout. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces and is supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's got the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. They were counting on making a... Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Flag way to throw for it on 4th. Runs through a tackle. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They'll make the stop, but that first down off to Isaac. They should be able to kneel this one out. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
I love the play call in this situation. You need 1 first down to ice the game, so you're just throwing to the sticks, trusting your quarterback to make the right read, in rhythm, to get it done. They're going to...
And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome, just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just..."
Damn it. All right, Penny, just one more. I kind of got the feel on offense, Penny. This is like the card one where you open card packs and stuff, and then you get like your lineup that you build the thing. Yeah, I got 4, but I can't open them until tomorrow when the game actually comes out because I got it early, but I'm a 78 right now. 99 is the best you can do, but I started off as like a... Yeah, I mean, probably like good teams in college football probably rated like 87 and 92, because like no team's like perfect. They're probably like 90 somethings, you know. But I don't know. I was like a 60. Yeah.
The Tar Heels ready to kick it away first. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Running inside, it's Benjamin. Picks up the first down. Turning it on. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. kickoff first, and here we go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. That's caught. It's shipped. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I know everyone's yelling like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
A strike downfield. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on third down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So North Carolina's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes Austin Mack. Everybody wants to make big plays, but he's got to take them when they're available and not force things. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On the move, it's Lacey. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Throwing Mack. With the catch, it's Hooks. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
What a grab with one hand.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the first, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty looking. Got it with one hand. I mean, I guess there's that.
Got his man downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Again, it's Mack. Quick strike complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Catch in the middle, it's Lacey. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll go play action with Matt. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, North Carolina.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And to get rid of it quickly.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Caught in the backfield. It's Shipp. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The clock's still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Might be changing the route. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Finds his man. It's Eakin. And they swarm him under.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Finds his back in the middle. At the 40. Snags it, and there's running room. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
We always talk about Yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that, that can...
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense got it. They're on the run. Racing down the left side. The 10. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here's the return from inside his 10. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on second down. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Gives it on the option. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Really nice play call there. You've got enough time to run the ball and mix it in if you want. Understanding you're putting yourself in position now to go win this game.
Makes the grab and room to run. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. The Green Wave picked up a fresh set of downs through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. They'll run it. It's Hatcher. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Going for it all. Touchdown, Tulane. Well, on the sideline, got it in the end zone.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mack. Got a man in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go play action with Mack. Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Trying play action. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Again, it's Mack. On target. Open space at the 25. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Tar Heels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Give to the big fullback. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Mack. Under the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Going deep. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. First play of the first possession of OT. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires quickly. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. They take the lead here in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Almost had the huge interception there. Man, what a change that would have been. Instead, we're looking at 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man to the left. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Austin Mack. Oh, and it's
I'm just gonna chicken Caesar salad.
The wrap?
Yeah, sure.
White, wheat, spinach, and tomato. White, wheat, spinach, and tomato wrap.
White.